note to self. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to episode 788, yes, of Can I Survive Only Pigs on Granjeiro. Oh, I can't pronounce this map name. The map name is... No, not that. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. Yeah, the new map that's on my series. Yes, what's going on? Well, this needed plowing here. So yeah, and I wanted to join. There's two fields. If we pop up here, there was two fields, 1 and 2. You see, I just joined them to make things a little bit. They needed plowing anyways. Yet, of course, I just dozed off a bit or whatever. Yes, so asleep at the wheel, as it were. Excuse me. Right. Let's park this up over here. We still need to mulch. And we don't need to plow. It was a bit of a slow go with this tractor, even though I had it on the smallest configuration. So pretty much continued on where we left off last episode, but I picked up a few mods for future use, but one of them that we're going to use right away is basically I looked at all the mulchers. And aside from the big old really expensive ones, we have Maxi Cut here, 5.8 meters, but we got a 9 meter one that's not too hard to pull, and it's pretty cheap. Colors, can we change the color without paying money? Yes, we can. So let's make it, I don't know, purple. I like purple. Doesn't cost any money to change the color. Oh, let's make that something, that's not bad. What does it look like if it's green? Oh, that looks kind of ugly. Blue, more of a greenish blue. You can always change the color. I kind of like that. And rim color, got to make it, no, not red. Bright green? No, that looks kind of crappy. Brown. Oh, it's costing us money to change the color on the rims? Really? Let's go with, colors. Yeah, okay, why not? Do we buy this? It's going to ding us. Let's lease it, because we're going to use it once. Yeah, okay, lease it. We're going to lease it because we're going to use it once, and then we're not going to use it again until next year, so I'd rather have that funds available, the $23,000 available for us to use until we actually start selling some pigs. So this is basically really only prep for next planting year, and we'll get rid of this, and then basically we sleep and just make sure our pigs are fed, because we can't really plant anything until... This is August, so we're in August, and we're basically going to wait until April till we can plant sorghum, and that is what we want next, because that's a base food. And since corn is also a base food but requires a different head, we're going with sorghum for now, and we'll see if we can make some money and upgrade our equipment. But till then, it is what it is, and this seems to be working well, so this should not take too long to do this. So next time you see me, we'll be, well, we're still on the first day. Food is still where the food and straw is, so we're not worried about anything like that. I'm going to mulch this field And I probably should be mulching it the other way because those buildings there are going to interfere. So our money's down a little bit just from purchasing required equipment and wages. But then again, yeah, so carrying on. Next, as I said, next time we will come back in. Something will have happened. If not, we're starting to plant, or seed, shall we say. So we'll see you then. So we are back. It is November, and guess what? I do believe our little piggies are ready to have little piggies. Reproduction 75%. Right, and I've been feeding them, been buying some corn to bump up the base food. So we're doing okay there. And I thought we would show you this, where we're going to, so we should be able to, if we sleep now, we should be bounce right in and we should see little baby piggies there. Hopefully, if I know how it works. All right. Any minute now, any second. Come on. Here we go. Right, so, ba-bam, yes, 100 little baby pigs. Nice. Our grain is, it looks like we might run out of grain, but, we're going to have to buy some base food again. I've been buying corn because we still have lots of protein type food. So, yes, selling price, 558. Health is still good. We're going to need to keep that health up. I have moved my manure because it wasn't collecting manure here again, but since I placed it over here, we do have manure, so that's good. 7,000 liters, which is not bad for only 100 pigs. Now we have 200, so we'll keep going. We still got cash, but let's go buy some food. Why not? Since we're here and nothing much else is happening. So what was I doing? I was in pallets, and in the farm supply shop we have maize pallets. So I would get 2 of them. So basically, yes, it's corn. Now, being December and even 9 o'clock in the morning, it is still dark. I should sell those. I guess not. I'll keep the weights. I'll just keep it. It's worth the wait. Right. So, this is likely, this is still being, in real time, in the real world, it is Tuesday. And according to my sources, which are some of you viewers, apparently tomorrow's a holiday in Germany, so which would mean no new mods tomorrow. At least that's what my anticipation is. So this will likely be released Wednesday morning, which would be the November the 1st. So something to watch while we're waiting for the next day mods. And right, so I'm keeping occupied doing this and that, and then just literally chilling out because it's here. Winter has fallen. It is cold outside and there's snow on the ground, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's too late in the year for, even if we get a warm day or two, there's too much snow on the ground already. The ground has started to freeze. So yeah, now let's get our help. We don't need our help window on. Whoops, there we go. So we're going to go dump this into our pig barn to make sure they now they're going to they're going to be eating double the amount of food. So we're going to be using up a fair bit of our funds, I think, buying food. Now at some point I think we're going to dump the rest of our protein, which was the canola protein, going into. Now, some have suggested why not sell the grain and buy pig food, which is probably more economically viable. However, the challenge is to be self-sufficient, at least as much as possible. Of course, buying corn is I know what it's like. Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I know. Capacity food. So we got base food. We're bumped up the base food. We're going to put another 4,000 or 5,000 liters of. Let's see, another 5,000 liters of canola. We don't want to put too much canola in there because then it's going to won't have any room for more base food if we need base food. So let's see what this does here. It's a balancing act. Grain, where it looks like we're going to run out of grain, but protein and base food, I think we should still be okay. And we can keep this running. We'll keep it running at this pace here, and see how far we can get the pig price up, at least to something good. And once we hit, so we're going to have to still go quite a ways. I think we'll have to sell some pigs to generate some income, because we have, so even if we plant, of course, plant April, sorghum in April, August was when we'll be able to harvest it. So shut that off, save some fuel. Right, so now we should be good. It's going to be we'll see how much they eat. But we've amassed some slurry, 25,000 liters of slurry, and we got manure. So we're going to fertilize first, which is totally the opposite because we have precision farming. Oh yes, we're going to have to soil sample. Let's, whilst once I say that and we're doing it, it doesn't matter. We're not going to do any more processes on the fields until we're ready to seed. So it's not going to use up, shall we say, because there's only so many harvests you can do per soil sample. I think it's five, and then it goes dark. So now that we've done everything, all the process, it's not going to, we can soil sample now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into our modified soil sampler. Again, I don't think we'll go, it doesn't matter which one, we'll just get the biggest one. We'll lease it. No, oh, what did that, I did not, oh. Wow, that was dumb. Oh, yeah, we leased that for some reason. Oh well, there goes some money. Wasted money again. Oh dear, nothing but waste. Nothing like wasting some money that I desperately need to save. All right, so if any of you know about this soil sampler, I'll post I'll post the link to this mod. It's it comes with a few things. It's much better than any of the other. Well, you know what? We're gonna do it right here because this kind of takes in the other field, which we might, if we make enough money. Might. Okay, let me see. Soil sample. No, not that one. Nope. X. No, circle. There we go. Did we take the... Oh, there we go. Square. Then we send the sample in. Yes, so it cost us $100 to sample that whole area. Much better than the base game one, or even soil sampling. Paying for the soil sample is probably going to cost about $1,000 for that field. So, saves us a bunch of money. So yes, I do use some mods. This one's, I guess you could say, kind of cheaty, but I'm not cheating in any money, and I'm not selling anything other than pigs or perhaps manure and slurry if I do that. So let's return that, because we won't need that for another 4 or 5 years, so no sense in paying out that money to have it sitting around for 5 years. Sorry, 5 seasons. Right, so now we can check our soil conditions and soil types. Sandy loam, loamy sand and sandy loam, and a little bit of loam up here. That would be good. That loam is good for yield. Rest of it, meh. Oh, it should show us our yields. So yes, the yield is better in the loam, these ones. So soil conditions not ideal. We probably should lime. That probably needs lime too, but that's, yeah, it's not terrible. What about other field? Right, and then we're going to go sleep again. Yeah, not great, but it's not terrible. Right, so actually, probably the next time I see you will be when it's time to seed finally. And we'll keep an eye on the pigs. Nothing exciting will happen until seeding time, and that's when we'll see you next. Lo and behold, we have arrived at April, and what is going to happen here is we actually, well, we're in our sorghum window, and the only other grain, well, we can plant soybeans in our small sorghum. Actually, we want to plant something that, what the heck is going on here? September, October is the only time I can plant wheat or barley. Well, it is what it is then. Sorghum is our crop we have to plant. Yeah. Right, so that's where we're going with. I have leased a manure spreader to make use of, and I guess we'll just have to leave that. I was going to plant wheat to get some straw again, but so if I plant that, if I plant soybeans, I can harvest and plant in October, maybe. It's a little late though. I want to plant, yeah, September. So what's sorghum? Oh, well, sorghum still, I can plant sorghum everywhere, I guess, and then when I harvest the sorghum, and then I can go ahead and plant barley, I guess is barley, because barley, this season thing is not. So it, yeah, grains, it is barley, and it gives me straw. What I want is straw. So I got enough protein base, so sorghum and barley. Right. Well, anyways, we are going to throw down some fertilizer here, Oh, let's get this set up. As I said, I'm doing this backwards. So, deactivate automatic application rate, change rate to maximum 15, 17, 19, 20. How far can we go? There we go. Application rate. We maxed it out. We'll see what we get. We might have to adjust that. We'll probably run out. Unfold, yes. So we're going to see what we got quite a wide spread here. We can. Should we? Should we bump down the changed working width? No. Application rate. Oh, let's get rid of the. Let's bump it down to 2. There we go. That's okay. Let's go with that. We'll probably run out of manure pretty quick. We do have slurry, so we're gonna grab. Yeah, that's looking. We'll do this, and that basically what I'm gonna do, because we're putting on fertilizer before we're planting, which is totally the wrong way to do it. However, I want to get the fertilizer on here first. Why? Because we only have so much manure, and I'm not going to be able to cover the entire field. So my reasoning is we're gonna run the seeder with dry fertilizer, and if the fertilizer it's not gonna use fertilizer if the ground doesn't need fertilizer. So the fertilizer I am putting on right now is going to supersede any additional fertilizer once I seed. And so it's not going to. Well, I'll show you when I start doing it. I'll show you what I mean. It's my method of madness, and I don't think the worker. Yeah, the worker will spread it at my manually set rate of spread. We're gonna, like I say, we're gonna run out. We didn't have that much, although now the piggies have reproduced at a rapid rate. We have 300 pigs now, $741 up there for our pigs. We might, although they'll reproduce again, so we're going to end up with 400. We're going to, we should probably sell off those because these guys are going to be coming up to reproduction, and this is they just popped. You know what? Let's do that right now. And right, we're gonna do that. This guy's gonna be. Let's go back and refill whatever we have left manure, and then which we didn't really get very far, but it's something. Was it worth it? Meh. Perhaps not. But as we get more. As we start ramping up pig production, I think it'll be worth it. But right, so let's go ahead and sell them and see what we can get. It's not maximum price for those. We got black ones here too. Where'd the black ones come from? Oh, that's right. We're over here. 741. So we got 60 of them. Let's sell. Yes, and 40. Sell. Nice. 40, 60, $68,000. Well, so we have made a little chunk of money. So far, so good. I like it. So far it has been profitable. Yes, even on hard economy, which I don't know. Actually, I don't know if hard, easy, or I don't know if the economy settings actually affect animal sell prices. I don't know that. There we go. This will run out. So let's take a look at slurry tanks. I did have this one. Yes, this one is a... Oh, it's just a tank. It's not a... Is it spread? Does it have a spread width? Yes, 16.2 meters. So it should... Yeah. We'll lease that when we're ready. When we're run out of manure, which will be quite soon, we'll hook up, because we do have slurry. And we can do that. Yes, there we go. We've run out. So let's return that. And we'll meet you back over at the store, shall we? Right, so here we are, filling up with slurry. Does look a little small behind this huge tank, but it's pretty close in horsepower requirement matchability, shall we say. So how much? Okay, 22,000. How many liters do we have left? Slurry. Oh, there's 35. Slurry looks like slurry is going to be produced a lot more than. Oh well, mind you. We did lose. There was, yeah, we weren't getting manure for a bit because of my placement. So we'll see. Okay, then we turn that on and away we go. And whoops, let's deactivate automatic change rate. Okay, we were up over here. Yeah. Let's see if we can put more down. Will it let us put more down? All right. Right, so there we go, and is that too much? Change rate. Right, so looks like that's going. Oh, we're chugging through slurry pretty good too. Right, so let's hire a worker. Maybe it'll be a bit more consistent. Right, so I'm going to continue this, and then we're going to hook up the seeder and get that all ready. All right, so we are done. Oh, let's just take a quick look. Peak. pH, nitrogen. Yes, so a bit of a messy application, as you can see. However, it's on there, and we've actually got quite a bit. Most of this, of course, is slurry. But now it's time for seed and fertilizer. Well, fertilizer, we got the best deal ever from that pack, from the farm supply pack. But they don't have seeds in that pack, unfortunately. So we had to buy the base game seeds. But anyways, here we are with our case, and we're gonna start. We're gonna go ahead and start planting sorghum. And oh, the other one opened up. There we go, fertilizer. So we should have plenty of fertilizer. And let's go, where's our sorghum? There it is. And like I said, we're going to plant sorghum in everything, and then next time we'll plant, I believe, barley. Barley is a good yielding crop, plus it gives straw, so that'll give us enough straw, and hopefully that plan works. Now I'm going to go and show you what I meant about putting down the manure and fertilizer first, and I think I've over applicated because, oh, come on, it says it's direct drill. Yes, it is. So here we are planting. Let's hire a worker, and so we're not applicating, we're applicating, yes. So we've over applicated the fertilizer. It's going to hurt us a little bit on our yield, but as you can see, the spots that we didn't hit with enough fertilizer, it will put down enough to replace that. So over here we're going to be fine. We're not actually going to use any fertilizer, or hardly any extra fertilizer going down this spot, because it's got enough, and it actually put on pretty close to what it needed. So if the little flag up there in the top, see the little flag, that's the ideal application spot. So because I applied it beforehand with the manure, it's oh yeah, so depending on the soil type too, that is another factor. Different soil types require different levels of fertilization for different crops. Yes, precision farming is actually quite realistic. It is much as possible, at least, or much as it can be, as regards fertilization and how much fertilizer and lime you need for different soil types and depending on the crop. So it's quite, I don't play without it. As a matter of fact, I don't play this game without having that turned on, because I love it so much. It's much better than just the arbitrary 2 applications of fertilizer and the basically like just slamming on lime like at the same rate over the whole map. It's much more realistic, and it is also, for me, interesting, much more interesting, because you get all these weird kind of combinations of things, and you get this if you put not enough on, especially slurry and manure application, and it will do weird thing. Well, weird things. Well, yeah. Anyways, so now that you can see that, it's going to take a while to plant this whole field, and I'm likely going to get weeds because it wasn't plowed, and direct drill there's always weeds later, so we're just going to have to deal with it. I don't think it's really worth going and herbiciding everything. But anyways, there we go. So we're going to, it's just going to be doing this for a while. And looks like it's pretty efficient. The seed rate is fairly low, which means I'm not going to use I'm not going to use a whole lot of seeds, at least on this part of the field. We'll catch up with you when you're done here and we get on to the little spot of land over there, which we have plowed out and not put any natural fertilizer on. So we'll see you then. So we're finally done, and let's just have a quick peek at it there, shall we? There we go. So over application, slightly. don't think it'll hurt us too much. I'll just know for next time. It'll be a little lighter on the slurry and manure, make it go a little bit further, and then supplement it with fertilizer from, you know, the cedars, so I don't use that much chemical fertilizer. As you can see here, the it should be like yellow. So about 120 kilograms per hectare, thereabouts, at least for that soil type. And then right, and then it'll be back to then it'll be back to waiting and just keeping an eye on our piggies being, where are they? Here we go. So we should have plenty of food, and they probably will reproduce again before we're ready for harvest. So by then we'll have, yeah. So that's the cycle has started. So now, just seeing how we can go from harvest to harvest, we might have enough money to buy this other field here. So how much is this one? $203,000. Yeah, that might be a bit before we get there, but if we can get that, we can have one field, alternate the fields, one field with grain or protein and one for base food. I'll always have one with base food in it, so we can always maintain that base food and see if we can expand. We have room for another pig barn if we need. And there it is. So that is the plan. We'll finish up here, and then we will kind of carry on and see how things go. See how big and fast we can get it going, and what else we can. We'll obviously look at getting some bigger machinery and speed up that process a little bit, and get some lime on this field to boost our production. Our food production would be good. Anything we can do with that is going to help when we get more pigs, basically. So there you go. Thank you all for watching again, and I'll try not to be asleep at the wheel for next time, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, as always, remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.